Okay, so up until this point, I basically showed you kind of what I do really quickly to pre-screen the properties. Um, and then I like to dive in a little bit deeper with the properties. So that's where I'm thinking you can help me. Now, if you want to do your own quick look at the property, just like I did to get a better feel for it, absolutely feel free. You'll be visiting some of the very same websites, so it kind of makes sense if you want to back me up. Obviously, I've been doing this a little bit longer, so I probably have a better feel for things, but it's always good to have a second opinion. So if you see something that does not look good, just shoot me a note there in Podio. So this is Howard's due diligence checklist that I have modified a little bit. So if I get a call or a returned offer and it passes my quick look, I'll send you a task in Podio saying, hey, uh, let's take this thing to due diligence. And in Podio, the status will be due diligence. Okay, so we'll put the property in here. A lot of these properties don't have addresses. If you want to put the person's name in here, that's fine as well. First thing I like to do is get the lat and long. Okay, now depending on the property, that's going to depend on what source we use. So for the Florida one that we're using as an example, okay, I'll zoom back in here. Okay, there's this property. You can see right here in this upper corner, you've got lat long, and it's northerly, westerly. So wherever my pointer goes, you can see the numbers are changing up there. So, the four corners, you know, like this corner would be 302406.7 north, 870024.4 west. And then you can just hit all four corners, just jot those down. And corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of these are pretty crazy, honestly. If you just get the four most extreme corners, that's fine. And if it's a really funny shaped property, just maybe either a point right in the middle of it or where basically the road brings you up to the property, if that makes sense. What Three Words is an app we can use to verify that when people go visit these properties, if they are at these actual lat and longs that we have found, there will be 3 words that pop up that verify that they are at that property, so we know that they're at the correct property. I have not used What Three Words much because most of my properties that I've dealt with are on actual roads and streets. However, we are buying one in Nevada that is out in the desert, and we'll look at that in a second, where this here could be very helpful because people have to take dirt roads. Okay, and then you can just put a little X in here that's all done when you're done with that. Then create screenshots from Google Maps and Google Earth. So basically, I just want pictures of the property. Get a feel for where it's at. I don't know what polygon is. If you do, awesome. But Google Earth, I have Google Earth obviously right here. And I think you probably know how to use Google Earth. You can put in lat longs up here. You can put in addresses. It's pretty nice system. So, one thing I like to do is I like to basically go to Street View, and I will use a tool like this here, regional screenshot. And you can see here, right, I can basically take a screenshot, I can save it to my computer, and then I can use it. So using Google Maps with Street View, and then looking directly at the property through Street View, I will then basically take a screenshot of that and save it as a picture of the property. I'll do one from the county website. So, in this case here, I would take basically um, a shot of this map. I might zoom it out a little bit to get a better feel for the area. And then I may cut this whole thing out here and save it as a picture. And I do this for when we go to sell the property. I have some pictures to show people, even though I've never actually been here. We've actually sold this property about 2 weeks ago. So, um, so yeah, that's getting pictures. And any other way you know how to get pictures, I'm all ears. Google Earth works as well.